Hey, YouTube family. Welcome to Jackie with a Q. How's everybody doing today? Hope all is well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself, right? Got to make it happen for yourself. So today, before I get started, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also drop down in the description box so you can see all of my social media platforms, right? Anyway, again, welcome to Jackie with a Q, y'all. So, I got something to tell y'all, right? In case y'all didn't know. I had did the video about when your dude is a B&B. Who all know, this is a quiz. Who all know what B&B is, right? So I did this, I gave you the signs for the B&B, right? Which is broke nigga behavior. Now I'm going to give you the signs for how to know if you are a side piece, right? Some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all, if you know, that's fine. And you cool with it, cool. But for some of y'all don't know, think he dedicated to you and that's your man, sis, you're sharing him, right? So I'm going to give y'all some helpful hints to know when you are the side piece. Now, this is number one. Now, I started to say this for last, but I can't. This is number one. Number one is, and again, when I'm telling y'all these signs, take a look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go inside and be like, is that me? All right? And if you got to think that, if you think that, then so it is, right? So the number one sign to know if you the side piece is that he don't never take you to his house. If you ain't never been to his house, you don't know where he live, you a side piece. Flat out, that's it. That's the end of discussion. Really don't even need these other signs, but I'm just going to give them to you anyway. But if you ain't never been to his house, I'm talking about up in there, all up and through there, round and round up in there, right? Spending the night over there. You the side piece, sis. Hate to break it to you, but you the side piece, right? Because one thing I know about a black man, and again, when I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking about black men. I don't know nothing about no other kind of men. Black men, I don't care if they live in a box. Soon as they meet you, they want you to come to their house. They want you to see where they live. Why? Because they want you up in there. Okay? So, like I said, I don't care if you live in a box. I done met guys living in nice big old houses and the guy living on a little raggedy shitty shack. But they don't care. They are proud of where they live. Proud of where they live. They going to want you to see. Come on in here. The guy, let me tell y'all a story. Guy, I got stories. The guy that I was with for over 10 years, when I first met him, I was very cautious because I didn't want to be needy. I didn't want to need too much of his time. I was going to go with the flow, right? And we went to his house. And so I was driving, went to his house, and he said, come on in. I was shocked. I remember being shocked by that. Come in? I was shocked by going, and then I was doubly shocked because he said, come on in, right? Now, let me tell y'all something. This was the messiest nigga I ever seen, right? He didn't care. He wanted me to come on in there and see his little shiggity shack, right? But I've met guys after that, right, when that was over. And what I noticed in my years of singleness, guys want you to know where they live. He don't tell you. If he don't mention it, if he don't tell you, if he don't take you over there, you the side piece. He got something else going on. He got something else going on. He don't want you there when the something else comes through. Real simple, right? The next thing to know when you are the side. Now I got to say this too. I have a lot of friends, and I know a lot of ladies, period, right? And I'd be amazed at the ladies who have never been to their man's house. You ain't never been? You don't want to go? You don't want to see how you living? I'm nosy as shit, so I want to see how you living. Is you clean? Is you nasty? Is your dishes washed? Is your toilet clean? Is your bed made? Is your clothes all over the floor? I want to know how you getting down. Is your stove clean? I want to know how you getting down, right? Some people, they ain't never been there. Now, if it is all that, all I need is one time. I just need to know where you at. That's all. You in a relationship, he like you. Where you living at? How you living, bro? That's all I want to know, right? Now, the next thing is if he never spends the night or he's watching the time. if he's watching the time. Like, spending the night ain't leaving at 2 in the morning. That ain't spending the night. That ain't spending the night. I'm talking about getting up 6, 7, 8 in the morning, taking a shower, eating breakfast, grabbing a bite to eat. That's spending the night. That's spending the night. If he don't ever spend the night, you a side piece. You know what I'm saying? Because 2 o'clock in the morning, that ain't shit. 3 or 4 ain't shit. Because nigga going home, tell her a lie, and be cool. Or be there for that phone call. I have been at somebody's house. Let me tell y'all this. This will turn me all the way off. We ain't even got to have a conversation. I remember I spent the night at this guy's house. And, he was so nice and pleasant. And you make yourself at home and be comfortable here. And, my house is your house. You could go in the kitchen. You could do anything. Be at home. Child, went to sleep. Now, he went to sleep for me. Y'all know I'm a TV head. So I'm watching TV. I finally go to sleep probably 1 o'clock. I don't know what time it was because it's hard for me to go to sleep at a folk house. That's how really, So I'm watching TV. Child, about 3:45, the phone started ringing. Anytime. Matter of fact, I need to put that on my list, the phone ringing. In the middle of the night. Middle of the night phone calls, right? Child, the phone started ringing. And I, immediately, like, if my phone ring in the middle of the night, it's my son, my oldest son, because he a motherfucking, he just do whatever the fuck, right? So, the phone ring, it's some shit he on, right? But, the phone rings, I'm thinking at first, your mom and them all right, because, they live somewhere else, right? Mom and them all right? Right? Now, I had been fooled because I'm spending the night, so I'm guessing ain't nobody, coming through, right? He made me feel so at home and feel at home and be comfortable and da-da-da-da-da, right? Now, you could be fooled by that. But the phone started ringing in the middle of the night. Didn't stop. It rang for about an hour, off and on, 3-4 times, right? 3-4 times the phone rang. Now, your boy ain't calling you. Ain't no nigga calling another nigga at 4 in the morning unless mama done died. Mama dead. She's dead if she calling at 4 in the morning. Ain't no nigga, I don't care how cool y'all is, how close y'all is. Ain't no nigga calling you at 4 in the morning. Somebody dead, right? So then that went on. So I never mentioned it, and he acted like he didn't hear it, Okay, I ain't mentioned it. Needless to say, I ain't never go back over there no more. But we ain't on that level. We ain't gonna never be on that level. Because it's somebody. And she want to know why y'all didn't have y'all late night conversation or late night FaceTime or whatever it is y'all do at the nighttime. It didn't happen, right? Because I've been over there, I've been over there all day in the daytime. I've been over there all day. You know what I'm saying? Child, if you don't spend the night, and when you do spend the night, or if, let's say he at your house, he spend the night at your house, just so happen he can do what he want to do. Some niggas is renegades, and they just go and do what they gonna do, right? If he spend the night, and the phone is ringing, right? Now, also, I told y'all before that most of the time the phone is on silent. That's why. He don't want to hear it ringing. He don't want you to hear it ringing, right? Because he can glance at it, no Chiquita, at that ass, right? You ain't gonna know. You gonna think everything's like, don't nobody call him. Don't nobody call him. That's a lie, right? Now, let me see what else. This is a good one. This is a good one, y'all. He don't want to meet your people. He don't want to meet your people. He don't want to meet your people. He cool just with you and him in that little bubble, in that little cocoon. He don't want to meet nobody. Because, you never know who he know or who know of him, right? So he don't want to meet your people. And you're probably not going to meet his. Now, if his family, one of them kind of families is cool with the shenanigans, you'll meet them. Because some families cool with the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? But if they really like that woman, that main line, if they really like her, he ain't gonna bring you around there. He ain't gonna bring you around there. Because, somebody gonna I'll never forget, I was young. I was so dumb when I was young. And I thought I was the slickest thing going. I remember this guy liked him a lot, right? And I was trying to get away from this old abusive dude I had. I was young, right? And we worked together, sort of, kind of. We worked together. He worked for the city, I worked for the city, but they climb trees. They work for the shade tree. They call it shade tree. Honey, me and my friend, met him and his friend. You know how that go, right? So they was all at my house. We all kicking it, whatever, right? We had a good time. They ended up having Anyway, I'll tell y'all that story another time, what happened that night. But anyway, he had either stopped by this house or I never went in it, but we had stopped by because it was the reason how I knew where I thought that he lived, right? I'm going to say we probably stopped by there and he went in there and got some or something. And I thought that was his house, right? Young and dumb. I probably was 19. Yeah, I probably was 19, right? So anyway, one day I hadn't heard from the nigga something. I thought it was a bright day. Now, I didn't know what I was doing. Wasn't trying to cause no harm. I'm just go over his house, right? We don't go over his house. Something's on my mouth. We don't go over his house, right? Child, I go over his house. Sister answered the door. Sisters. They tell me, come on in. I come in. Now, I could see the smirks and shit, but I didn't grasp it, right? So, the sister calling, right? She calling. He ain't answer whatever, because I think it was a Saturday. You know, Saturdays, you with your girl, you with your wife, your boo, your whatever, right? One night that I was with him, you know, we kicked it with him a lot of nights, me and my girlfriend and her dude and him. They was friends, right? It would be at night. Now, I think he had even spent the night, right? I don't think nothing. I'm young and dumb. Child, the sisters was sitting there talking about me. I didn't realize they was talking about me, right? This nigga had a whole wife. Whole wife. Now, the one sister was against it. The other sister, she gonna call him and say, you know, Jacquie over here. This girl ain't Jacquie here. The other sister looking at me like she want to fight, right? I don't realize it. Not right there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you don't go up in that house, don't go back over that house. Because, you know, I can think of another time. My daughter's father did that. Took me all the way to his house where him and his girl lived. I sat out front, right? Because I don't know no better. I don't know no better. He lived there with a whole woman, child. I'm sitting right there in the front. Choo-dee-dee-dee-da. You know what I'm saying? If he don't take you up in there, don't fool around, sis. Because I think back on that, like, I want to say it was 3 of them. They could have really, you know, I would have had to fight my way out of there. Now, you know what I'm saying? So, don't do that, right? The next way is if he ain't really taking no pictures. Now, I got tricked like that before because I was with this guy. We went out all the time. He take pictures. He went on Facebook. He like, put it on Facebook. I don't care. Do what you going to do. You know, we went out all the time, right? He lived with a woman, though. I guess, I don't know if she was blind or she didn't come outside or she ain't know nobody. You know, that still baffles me to this day. Like, he ain't, you know, wasn't no big deal. But I never did go to that house. I never went to that house, though. See what I'm saying? That's why I stopped fooling with him. When I realized, you know, because, you know, you could be having so much fun with somebody, right? And a lot of things don't come to fruition right away in your mind, right? And I'll never forget when I realized this nigga's living with a woman. You know, because he would talk to me all night, too. That's another thing, y'all. Can you call him at 2 or 3 in the morning and he pick up and have a conversation with you? You know what I'm saying? But he would call me, right? But I would notice sometimes he would, I'll call you right back. That right there, I'll call you right back. All of the time, that's a sign. She coming in the room. And see, some women are cool with that. As long as they don't see it. They might know what he doing. He out in the streets. They know what he doing. He doing something. Just don't let them see of it, right? They call you right back. You decide peace. You decide peace. You know what I'm saying? You decide peace. And he got to make sure that Barbara tight. Don't let Barbara see all that bullshit, right? What's another sign? Like I said, I already talked about the family. But like I said, some families are cool with it. That's how you can get tricked. Some families are cool with that. Because they might not like who he dealing with. That most of the time, that's what it is. They don't like who he dealing with, right? They don't like her. They don't like her. They don't like Barbara. They don't like Barbara. Fuck Barbara. They don't like Barbara. You know, they like you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got to know the signs. And I'm telling you, the main sign is he don't take you to his house. Now, if a nigga take you to his house and y'all going up in there and he live with a woman in that house, he's really a dog. He's really a dog. He's really a dog. And that's dangerous. You know, I know of a story. I never forget, a long time ago when I was young, I was young, right? I knew of this couple. They were older. And she would come over, she'd be in a wheelchair. And I never wanted to know why she was in a wheelchair, right? Because, you know, back then you really see a lot of people in wheelchairs, right? And she was in a wheelchair. And I found out the story. The reason why she was in a wheelchair is because she got caught in the bed with somebody else's husband and the woman shot him. Now, I think he might have got killed and she got in the wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to be careful when you moving around and finessing with these dudes. Like, you really need to know the story, you know, because I know I was messing with this guy and I really liked this guy. Really, really liked him, right? Never went to his house. That's why I cut it off. Because you got somebody. You can tell me all the sugar and shit you can tell me. But I ain't been to your house, so as far as I'm concerned, you got a woman. And if she don't live there, you afraid she going to come over there. Well, I found out, I put my girl on the case. And I found out that his woman had went to the penitentiary by him. Now, that's a dangerous broad, right? She went to the penitentiary about him. Stabbed somebody about this nigga. Yeah. So, you know, I don't want to be put in no trick bags. I don't want y'all to be put in no trick bags. So, you know, when you're dealing with dudes, you got to look for the signs. Because some dudes are very, very smooth. They real smooth, right? And you don't know. You don't know. But you got to be careful, sis. You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Barbara could know how to throw her hands. And if you don't, you messed up. I'm just telling y'all. Those are the signs to know if you are the side piece, y'all. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to let y'all know that. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And drop down in the description box so you can see all my social medias. All right? Don't be the side piece. Bye-bye.